Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm your host, Buckning, and today we're going to give you a quick update here. And I'm going to share a new site that I'm using to track the performance of the portfolio itself. We are still going to track the dividends itself on the spreadsheet, but we're going to do the performance side of things on a different site. So I'll definitely share that with you guys. I'm really liking the tool, so it'll be a good thing to share. But before we do that, if you're new to the channel, welcome. This is where we put $100 a week into a tax-free savings account to build a dividend portfolio right in front of your eyes. And if you're not new, welcome back. So we'll go through the portfolio real quick here, just give you guys a quick update. And on the day here, portfolio at the end of the week is closing out at $9,893.70. We are down $1.46 today, down 0.01% for the day. For the 1 week, we are up $82.99, up 0.85%. For the 1 month, we are up $392.68, up 4.13%. For the 3 months, we are up $1,250.88, up 14.47%. And for the past year, we are up $1,917.58, up 24.04%. And for the all, we're up $2,216.01 since starting this portfolio, up 28.86%, which is great. Okay, so the first position we did buy today was Bell Canada, ticker symbol BCE. Closed out today at 65.87, down 16 cents on the day, down 0.24%. We have 12 shares now, and we did make a purchase today at 65.82, just one share today. And just to give you an idea here, our total return since owning this position is $84.41, up 11.96% since starting this position. It holds about 8.04% of the portfolio. So again, that is Bell Canada, ticker symbol BCE, also known as BCE Inc. Okay, the next position we did buy today was a fractional share, actually. And I talked about this in the last video. Every purchase that we make in the existing portfolio, whether it's one share of BCE, one share of whatever, we will put $25 as fractional shares. We're going to buy fractional shares in the S&P 500 index ETF so that we can all keep each other accountable. And really just for the new investors who are looking to start investing. And this is the greatest starting point for a lot of people, I think, in my opinion. And again, this is not financial advice. I'm just a guy on YouTube making videos on a dividend portfolio in a tax-free savings account. So we did purchase a fractional share of VFV, which is the S&P 500 Index ETF fund with Vanguard. And portfolio value, well, let's talk about what it closed out today. Today it closed at $104.84, down $1.16, down 1.09%. We did purchase 0.2378 shares, or we own that much. Total position value of $24.93. Average price of getting in is $105.12, and it holds 0.25% of the portfolio. And our total return since starting this position is down 7 cents, but down 0.27%. As we scroll down, you can see the yield of 1.08, but here's the fractional buy completed today. $25 went in, and that got us 0.2378 of a share. And we are going to go ahead and add that to trackyourdividends.com, which I will still use. Just so everyone knows, I will still use it to see what the projected amount of dividends we will receive for the year of 2022, or the annual projected. And it gives us a good idea of where to go. So we'll just head over there now into trackyourdividends.com. And we'll go ahead and just go through this real quick here. So $9,720 was the portfolio value that closed last week. Dividend yield of 3.09%, but our yield on cost is 4.04%. The 3.09% is if you're to build the portfolio as it stands today without any updated positions. That gives you the yield of 3.09. Our yield on cost comes from the strategy of dollar cost averaging, which gives us a 4.04% return on our invested capital. And our annual income projected so far is $300. So the position we did add today was BCE. So as you can see here, we have 11 shares, but we're going to make that a quick 12. So we'll go ahead and add a holding here. And again, ticker symbol for Bell Canada or BCE is BCE dot TO because we are in Canada. We did purchase one share today at the purchase price of $65.82. I'll go ahead and add that holding. So there it is, 12. So now you can see our dividend yield went up to 3.1% if you were to build the portfolio as it stands today. Yield on cost is 4.06, and our annual income is $304. BCE is paying us a $42 annual dividend total amount. Of course, that it does pay the dividends on a quarterly basis, so every 3 months. But we did have another position that we want to add in here, and that is the S&P 500 index ETF. So we'll go ahead and see if we can add this one in there. And it's not that one. So the ticker symbol for Vanguard's S&P 500 in Canada is VFV.TO. And so yes, it is there. We did not purchase one full share. I wonder if we have fractional shares in here. So we bought not that much. That was the amount we purchased it at. We purchased 0.2378 of a share. Oh, look at that, it worked. And we purchased at 105.12. Okay, so 0.2378 of a share. I'll go ahead and add that holding and see what it does. And boom, look at that, it does add it. So that is really, really cool. It rounds up, so that's fine. And price today was 104. I think it closed out at, right? 104.84. Down $1.16 thus far. So that was down 7 cents. So it's all in ratio. But as you can see here, 3.1% dividend yield. Portfolio has gone up to $9,811. Yield on cost is 4.05. Annual income of $304. Didn't change much there, but now you can see Vanguard's S&P 500 index ETF, which is in there, giving us a whopping 26 cents per year. This fund, just so everyone knows, is for the simple fact that we want to see growth in that, because year over year, typically on average, the S&P 500 has done anywhere from 10 to 11% since inception. If you don't know what inception means, it means the starting of that fund. Last year was about 28%. That's 2021. The year previous was about 15% return, and the year previous to that, I do believe, was about a 20% return. So you can see these numbers are getting quite large. I know the 10-year average is about 17% on the S&P 500 on returns, and it just compounds over time. So again, every time we make a purchase in the existing portfolio, we will go ahead and throw $25 extra to the S&P 500 to keep track with those that are just starting out to invest. And I don't think you'll regret it, even in this time where maybe the stock market is giving a little grief to everybody. And yeah, so the next thing that I kind of want to go through here real quickly is the new site that I have recently discovered. I didn't know this was a big thing previously, but we'll go ahead and head over there. And this is Sharesight.com. And what it does is it tracks your dividends, or not your dividends, but your performance of the portfolio for the year. And as you can see here, we're going to go since first purchase. So I went ahead and added everything meticulously in the just by single trades. It doesn't include my cash account, but you can see the current portfolio value sits at $9,794.82. I think that takes the exchange rate, because I do hold some US stocks in here, and some people are going to be like, why do you hold US stocks? Well, because I can, and I don't really care about the conversion fee of 1.5% if that's what you're concerned about. So since it's all together, there's no grouping here. Since inception, we've had a capital gain of 25% of $1,970, dividends of $251.41 of 3.21%, currency gain. So this is the exchange rate movement from when we started this portfolio to now. We've made a currency gain of 0.03% of $2.54, and our total return is $2,224.37, up 28.44%. since starting the portfolio. So as you can see here, I added every single thing already. As you can see, there's US amounts here, which give you the exchange or the currency exchange there. So we are down actually on Cisco Systems Inc. Because of that currency. And I do believe we are down on that position a little bit, but that is fine since starting the portfolio. But what I like about this is in this calendar year, you can track what's going on in the calendar year. And thus far, with everything updated, you can see the portfolio capital gain of $161.18 since January 1, 2022. You can see what it closed out for the portfolio value-wise of $9,542. Dividends says we've received $9.59, but I think that is calculating dividends that we will receive this month in January. Currency gain of 40 cents, no change there. But our total return, and I do believe this is adding everything in, is 1.78%, which I love that they're including the dividends as a performance measurement in this. So Sharesight is something I'm probably going to be using to show the performance of the portfolio year to date, up to date, and give you an accurate number from January 1, because that in Canada, that's where we start and that's where we finish our portfolios usually. And so you can see here, and people are going to give me heck for this as well. Current capital gain, we are down $25.49. And it's funny because most of it is in the US stocks. Qualcomm, Cisco Systems Inc. and Qualcomm are the biggest losers so far when it comes to losses, but I'm not upset about it at all because I do believe in those companies quite a bit, and I'm sure things will pan out. But the really cool thing is that you can do like in this financial year, so it shows you that year, the last 2 weeks, how the portfolio has performed. So 1.98% currency gain, we lost 0.29%. And in the last year, obviously from January 12th, 2021, because that's where wehere we're sitting right now, we've had a 23.65% return. But that's not what I'm looking for. What I'm looking for is in this calendar year, so January 1 to now, a return of $171.17, up 1.78%. And of course, it's not all accurate, but it's as close as it will get for that stuff. Okay, and so now we'll just go to the dividend tracker. I will show you guys this. So I'll pop this up on the screen. We have received a dividend of $6.22. Not going to let you know who that is until the end of the month when we received all of them, and we can go through every single dividend at that time. But our total for this year is $6.22. Starting out the year pretty strong. I'm pretty sure we'll beat last year's projection, or last year's target, or not target, but accumulated amount of dividends of $9.21 for sure. As you can see here, now we can use last year's growth amount of $202.43 in 2021, the amount of dividends we received, and we can use it as a comparison to this year as more accurate, as we are going to have a full year and gives us a more accurate number for growth percentage wise. So right now we are behind where we were at last year by 97%. But as we continue to receive dividends, that number will get smaller and smaller, and we'll close the gap, and we will probably have another growth year. As you saw in Track Your Dividends, we are receiving over $300 of dividends this year. And so that'll be very, very exciting. As you can see, net deposits so far this year, starting January 1, was the $25 that we put into the S&P 500 VFV fund, and then $100 that we used to purchase Bell Canada was actually in last year's contributions. So the contributions last year was $5,807.69 with the referral links, with all the referrals. And if you haven't done that, it's also, the link is down below, so you can use that to get your free stock once you fund your account. Total invested thus far is $7,702.69. So that is pretty much it, guys. So hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. I know it's a bit of a longer video. Don't know why I went to that screen. But hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment down below if you need to, or have any questions. But that is pretty much the end of the week update. Obviously, we've made a little bit of changes from what sites we are using for the portfolio and tracking these numbers. I just don't have the math skills or the patience to figure out how I'm going to do year-to-year performance in the spreadsheet that you just saw, because I was just struggling. So I was like, I'm just going to find another site to do it. And it worked out well. So other than that, guys, have a great weekend. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. Don't forget to leave a like. And if you didn't like the video, just hit the like button twice. Turn it black or turn it blue, whichever one you want. Depends on your settings. But have a great weekend, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.